Hi, my name is Howard. I'm here very glad to present the design proposal for the Studio of Data Center as Urban Catalyst. The site is located on Sydney's Bay West area. The place in the past 100 years was occupied by various heavy industry programs and is one of the most important marine transporting nodes in Sydney. But before colonizations, the place of Bay West has been known as Garigurad and Nuttigurad. It's the place that celebrates the coexisting and connections between different countries by the local Aboriginal people. The master planning of the project intended to bring the quality of harmonious and connections back to the land of Bay West by first connecting two major public spaces at White Bay and Rotel Bay. Also, the inner Rotel Bay area has been redefined as a place for water recreation and habitat conservation zone. The existing wooden walkway is to be retained to provide a unique social walking experience. After that, the introduction of mixed-use data center and its related program will become the catalyst to activate the district of Rotel Bay. Nowadays, when access to content and knowledge shifting from paper to digital screen, also when it's necessary for the data center to be located in the dense urban area, it's quite important to ask, what role should the future data center play in our society and what value it could provide? In this project, the response is to reuse the waste heat on the aquaponic greenhouse and biotechnological research center. Additionally, a digital education center is incorporated. As nowadays, most of our knowledge is stored on the cloud, data center becomes almost like a library of our generations. Lastly, specifically for the site of Bay West, I would like to envision the design to become an urban gateway to reactivate the district of Rotel Bay and reveal the spatial quality of this historical land. Together, it forms the concept of data center as urban catalyst. As for the massing, firstly, we propose a box volume of 80 meters x 60 meters x 50 meters that could accommodate program for 6 floors of data center plus 2 floors of additional program space. Then the volume is being split into two and placed them perpendicularly to form a right angle path that draws circulation from metro stations and from the Foreshore Walk. Next, by adding a rectangular bridge to connect two separate buildings, it forms a sense of monumentality and a gesture of being an urban gateway to the site. After that, by carving up the void from the building volume to create a connecting circulation path that allows the public to experience this building externally, the yellow indicates the viewing platform presented along the walking journey. Finally, the exterior quality of the building intended to reveal the characteristic of interior. The visual transparency of facade and the void indicates space for human activities, and the non-transparent part of the building exterior indicates machine or service space within. The functional diagrams reveal the program and circulation for the public and the workers of data center. Starting from the lower level, digital education center, public green space, and open water playground together forms a strong attractions for people to come and use the space. Coming up, we have 5-story of data center, and on level 4, we have the bridge that connects two data center buildings, intertwining the operation space for data center and space for public visiting. Then on the top 2 level, we have our biotechnological center on one building and the rooftop aquaponic gardens on the other building. Both are reusing the waste heat that constantly generating from data halls. In this sense, the data center is actually the fertile for the innovation and creation of good. The cooling system of data center consists of two different water supplies. The main supply is from deep sea water. The other is the rainwater collected from rooftop and permeable ground surface that will be later used on harvesting, also used for backup cooling water supply. And the power supply coming from nearby power distribution station go through the planned vertical road into individual electrical rooms. The strategy is to arrange those program space in a way that minimizes the traveling distance and the number of turning for electrical pipes. Besides, the design has considered modularity and sustainability on a spatial level and a structural level, such as modular space unit, ventilated modular facade system, rainwater collection system, and photovoltaic window wall system is all incorporated to provide better energy and sustainability performance for the project. As for the construction system, starting from underground, the project using concrete foundation and concrete column beam structures for the durability concern. Then assemble the solid vertical concrete core for circulation and service riser. Next is the assembly of the precast concrete beam and columns. And we later have the CLT floor panels also assembled on top of precast concrete beam and column supports for the total erections of 5 levels of mass CLT structure. And finally, the addition of staircase, wall panels, cladding, and perforated facade systems. For the facade, we use perforated polymer concrete facade that is both good for ventilations and resistance to corrosion. It's a highly maintainable and durable system. The combination of concrete and CLT provide both structural strength and better sustainability performance.